All of
Right.
our clients are 18 and over. And we do a thorough background check, reference check, interview, training. We ensure safety along the way, both for the client and the volunteer. So, yeah, there are people from the community who, for the most part, they hear about us through word of mouth. So another volunteer had a positive experience. They tell their story to a coworker or to a neighbor or someone at church. And then someone else comes forward and says, hey, I heard about their experience. I think I'm ready to be a volunteer. Then we go through that process. We do a background check, we do a sex offender registry, we do a local police clearance check, and we walk them through that whole experience with us, eventually leading to a training and then through the process of being matched. And it's amazing to witness people from all walks of life come forward to say, I'm ready to offer friendship to someone who's ready to receive that. And on the flip side, it's amazing to see our clients come forward and raise their hand and say, I'm looking for friendship. I'm looking for someone to share my experience with, or I'm looking for someone to accept me or to listen or just see me as who I am. That's pretty brave of our clients to come forward and ask for that support.
Is there a median age range that most of the clients are, or does it really vary all over all
It varies, and I think it varies by location. So some of our locations might only serve adults, some might only serve youth, depending on their community or how they got started as a program. In our Buffalo, New York location, we serve all ages. And it at one point, like our youth clients, we had a lot of youth clients. And then sometimes, a year goes by and we might have more adult clients. I think it really depends on the the individuals who are referring their clients to us, who's hearing more about us and is aware of our service to refer them. So if we go and present at a mental health agency and say, here's a service that we offer, and they're serving adults, we might get a heavy increase of adult clients being referred to us. But yeah, it varies throughout the year. And I would say when volunteers come on, sometimes they start off being more interested in being a support for youth. And I think that's just an assumption of, well, I want to be a mentor for youth. That kind of goes hand in hand. But then they learn about the loneliness associated with our adults and older adults, especially our older adults. Our older adults are often individuals who family members have passed on, their spouse, their friends. They truly are isolated and don't have that social network that they know they need to live longer, to be healthy, to be satisfied in life. So I think when you tell some of the stories of our older adults, it really draws in volunteers to become a friend with an older adult.
So this could be somebody who's in their 60s, 70s, or 80s that is otherwise just kind of on their own. So would this also be somebody who would maybe even be in a nursing home?
Absolutely. Right? They can be living anywhere, independently or through the support of others. Some may live with family. I think sometimes we hear individuals say, "Well, if they're living with their family, they're not lonely. Like they don't need our support." And I was like, "Well, they do. They need different support, and maybe they feel like a burden on their family because they constantly need something from their family that's surrounding them. So this offers a different level of support." And just doing different experiences with a volunteer than they might do with their own family.